niacinamide, creamy multi-diamond. Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got another What's New at the Drugstore video for y'all today. So I've got some goodies in front of me here. So I'm gonna run through these different products, share some info on these products with you guys, give you some little mini reviews and my initial thoughts on them, and just do a fun What's New at the Drugstore video. I love doing these, so if you love these kind of videos, definitely subscribe to my channel if you're new. So yeah, let's get to the goodies. Okay, jumping right on in with a new foundation. This is the Revlon Color Stay Light Cover Foundation. It says 12-hour natural finish, sunscreen SPF 35. I got the shade 150, I think it's buff, 150, whatever that's called. It works pretty well. It's a little bit light for me. So that's the color I got, and it's okay, but I probably could have gone a shade darker. So it says buildable coverage that looks flawless and feels fresh for 12 hours. Lightweight liquid, perfects just the right amount. Evens out complexions with a range of adaptable shades that disappear into most skin tones. Hydrates skin all day and protects with SPF 35 or 34. So on Ulta's website it says SPF 34, but on the packaging it says SPF 35. I don't know. 34, 35, something around there. 12-hour long-lasting liquid foundation, smooth, brighter skin, boosts skin's hydration levels by 56%. Easy to hold squeezable bottle, has a toggle tip for mess-free application. A toggle tip, I don't know. Free from parabens, phthalates, fragrance, and mineral oil. So yeah, it does have a little like squeeze tube applicator. So I just kind of squeeze some onto my face. That's what it says. And then you can either blend it with a brush, it says, or with your fingers. I used a brush. I'm picky about foundation. So just straight up, there's my honesty right there, is I'm picky. I like this okay. I don't dislike it. I don't know that I would say it's hydrating, actually. I mean, if anything, it seems more satin matte finish to me. And it's kind of that thin sort of a formula. It sort of reminds me of the NARS All Day Luminous foundation, but a more matte version of that, if that makes sense. Just, you can see as it blends into my hand, it feels not dry matte, but I definitely would not describe it as hydrating. So I don't know if I agree with that. I don't notice hydration necessarily. It does take a little bit of buffing to kind of get it into the skin. It tends to sort of sit on top of the skin. Not horribly, because I'm super picky about that. A lot of foundations do that on me. I don't know why, but it just tends to happen. So I do notice that this one I kind of have to work it into my skin, but it eventually mostly works in. I can kind of see some texture like around my nose where I have some texture things, and I can still see that texture. So it's kind of accentuating that a little bit. So overall, it wears fairly well on me. It's not my favorite foundation I've ever tried for sure, but I don't hate it. I think it's okay. If you're looking for that kind of silky sort of a texture, more on the satin finish side, satin matte, but as that kind of wears on me, it does sort of mix with my natural oils, and you can sort of see some of the glow coming through. That's glow, meaning oil. So yeah, it's okay. Don't hate it, don't love it. Next up, a kind of color corrector under eye type product. I was really excited about this because I love a good color corrector for under the eyes. This is the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint, and I got the shade Pink Rose. Comes in a peach shade also, and then a deep peach shade. So it says, sleepless night, look on the bright side. This instantly color corrects and illuminates under eyes with color correcting pigments and microfine pearls. Lightly tinted hybrid 2-in-1 makeup and skincare formula brightens dark circles and hydrates with hyaluronic acid, plant-based collagen, niacinamide, and caffeine. Nourishing lightweight texture creates a smooth canvas for flawless concealer application. Available in 3 tinted shades. Yeah, it says pink color corrects for fair to light skin tones. Peach tint works for light to medium skin tones. Deep peach works for dark to deep skin tones. Can be worn alone or underneath concealer. So yes. And this is, I mean, it says tint. So when this first came in and I tried it, I ordered it. So when it first arrived in the mail and I tried it, I was like, oh no. And I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought, oh no, because it says tint. And the description of what it is matches this product exactly. So I think this product absolutely delivers on what it says it is, saying that it is skincare plus makeup. It feels like that. It acts like that, in that it feels more like an under eye treatment or an under eye, I don't want to say balm, but it's more kind of slick and liquidy and not a lot of coverage to it. It's more like a skincare treatment plus a little bit of tint and color correcting. It does color correct a little bit, but I definitely like to use this with a concealer. So I have a concealer on top of it today. So if you are looking for something that is right in the middle of skincare and makeup and has some color correcting properties to it and is hydrating feeling on the skin, if your under eyes are dry, I think you would like this. So this is definitely exactly what it is described as, in my opinion. So I think it totally delivers on what it says, and I think it's a good product if this is what you're looking for. Also got the Milani Supercharged Cheek and Lip Multi-Stick. I got this shade Peach Thrill. So I have this on my cheeks right now. So that is the blush. I don't have a highlighter with it, so the kind of glow that you're seeing is from this product. I do have a bronzer on, but I don't have a highlighter on. So this says that it is a pigment-rich, ultra-creamy, nourishing formula that blends effortlessly for a healthy-looking flush. Easy to apply gel stick format, glides onto cheeks and lips and melts into skin, leaving a buildable wash of color for the perfect luminous finish. Infused with emollient oils and squalene. Yeah, so that's some info on it. So I apply this with a small stipple brush to my cheeks and I kind of dot it on. I don't really do a lot of buffing. I more just kind of tap it on. Anytime it says that it's more of a gel kind of a formula, if it's more of a liquidy formula or gel-like formula, I tend to do that. I do that even with really kind of most liquid blushes or cream type blushes. That's kind of the application technique I use, and I think that that works best with something like this, because otherwise if you buff it a lot, it can just tend to move whatever product you have underneath it. So tapping it on, I really didn't notice it removing a lot of my foundation. I kind of notice something happening, but I think it's mostly the glow of the product. But I think if you keep messing with your face and like applying a lot of it, I think it can eventually move whatever you have on under it around. So I would just apply it kind of, get it on and don't mess with it a ton, basically. So here's the color, really pretty peachy shade. I do think the glow to it is very pretty. I like this product. I think especially for warmer months, if you're going for just kind of a light, fresh makeup look, not really heavy, not really overdone, just very light and fresh and kind of glowy looking. I think this would be perfect for that. I did try it on my lips and I think it works fairly well. Anytime products say that they're kind of a 2-in-1 or a multi sort of a product situation, I usually find that I like it better as a blush than a lipstick. So this worked okay as a lipstick. It's a little bit, just kind of it feels very kind of like gel-like on the lips. And, you know, it moves a little bit on the lips. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but just an FYI so that you know that. I think the color is really pretty. And yeah, overall I like it, especially for what it is. Like if this is something that you're looking for and you like gel stick cheek type products, I think you would like this. Now to be honest, I was not too hopeful about this when I ordered it, but I thought I'd give it a shot. This is the Revlon So Fierce Prismatic Palette in That's a Dub. That's a Dub is the color name of this palette. So I've tried a lot of Revlon shadows in the past and they're usually just kind of sad and don't work super well. So like I said, I wasn't too hopeful about this, but I thought I'd give it a try. It says it's a suspended gel technology that provides a bouncy texture and rich pigmented color without fallout. Neutrals, smoky shades, and high intensity brights in matte and shimmer finishes that suit your eye colors. Crease proof and smudge proof. Ultra creamy multi-dimensional colors. Have a polished finish and a high level of pearl for crystal clear neutrals, modern smoky shades, and high intensity brights. Can be used wet or dry. Yeah. So I do have this on my eyes today. I used a little bit of my bronzer in my crease, but everything else is this. And they're okay, is how I would describe them. Just kind of okay. They really do not have, they look okay in a swatch, but they really just on the eyes don't have a ton of pigment unless you use them with a setting spray. So I did that. I would get the product on my brush and then spray my brush with a setting spray to apply, and that definitely helped. And I think my eye look is fine once it's all together. So it's not horrible, but it's just not all that great, especially for the price point. I think this was around $11. I just think there's better options for $11 and definitely under. You can find better options in the drugstore. This one I think is really the star of the palette, which is the one all the way to the end there. So that one's really pretty. This one I was sort of able to build up on my lid fairly well, but overall it just kind of is disappointing to me. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a try, but it's just okay. Now for some lip products. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Joyful. And that's what I have on my lips right now. That's what I've been wearing. So it is a 2-in-1 melting lip balm that combines an outer shell with a hint of color and an inner heart-shaped core packed with skincare benefits. Infused with shea butter, coconut oil, and jojoba oil, it will give your lips the nourishment they've been looking for. Its hydrating core will sure make your lips skip a beat. Anything else? Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much what it is. So it's essentially a lip balm with a little heart in the center of it. So that's really cute. So the packaging and presentation of it is cute. Let me show you a swatch of it. This is a really pretty pinky shade. So I think this is pretty good. If you like balm type products, this isn't bad. It's a little bit waxy. Waxy was the word I was trying to think of. So it's a little bit waxy feeling on the lips. Not bad. I think it's overall pretty flattering on the lips. I think it kind of gives a hydrated look to the lips and has a little bit of a glossiness to it. I do really like this color. I think the packaging is really adorable. The scent on it is kind of strange. It's sort of like it's fruity, but it's got a plasticky, slightly chemical scent to it also. It just smells a little bit odd. It's like it's sort of supposed to be sweet, but then something went a little weird with it. So, you know, there's that. I don't know if it's a plasticky smell or a chemical. I'm not really sure, but a little bit funky on the scent. Overall, I think this is fine, but I wouldn't go out and purchase every color, but I do think that the packaging and presentation of it is cute. Okay, so just swapped out my lip color, so now I'm wearing this on my lips. This is the Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink, and this is the shade Partner in Crime. Partner in Crime. So this is a surprisingly comfortable, brilliantly colorful long wear lipstick made with moisturizing black currant seed oil. It lasts up to 16 hours. Just swipe on color and comfort in one step. No top coat necessary. It's available in 21 colors. Satin finish. It says it is comfortable, long wear, flexible formula that moves with your lips to prevent cracked lip color. Up to 16 hours. Yeah, it's got that black currant seed oil and vitamin E. So I have this on my lips right now. When you first apply it, it does kind of move a little bit, but then it starts to get a tackiness to it. It doesn't seem to ever fully set down unless you blot your lips. At least that's what I found, or maybe I just didn't wait long enough. I usually eventually blot my lips to kind of take away some of the tackiness to it. So it kind of stays in that satin finish like it's describing. It is long wearing. It reminds me kind of the Maybelline Superstay inks, the liquid ones. Kind of reminds me of that, where it sort of takes a long time to set, but if you kind of help it set, it does wear a long time. I love this color. It has a kind of, I don't know, tulip-shaped doe foot applicator. got a little bit of a reservoir in there that will help hold the product. So I like the applicator to it. I love this color. It's a really pretty kind of neutral pink shade. So if you don't like true set down to be super matte liquid lipsticks, you would probably like this. But I would just suggest setting it to kind of, you know, blotting it to just sort of help it set a little bit more quickly so you don't have to wait as long. Let me give you a swatch. I almost forgot about that. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. Love this color. I don't notice this getting weird on the lips, but I did pick a more neutral color, so that I think is always a factor when I'm trying out a liquid lipstick type product. If it is more of a neutral color, it's just going to, you know, not be as obvious when it starts to wear away. But this just does have a very long wearing formula to it. It's pretty. I like it. And then last thing I have to share with you is this product that I just put on my lips right now. So pretty and glossy. So this is the NYX Shine Loud Pro Pigment Lip Shine. And it says it is the first ultra pigmented high shine lip color with up to 16-hour zero color transfer wear. No smudge, no bleed, no fade. You can kiss, drink, hair flip, and even wear it under your mask. It's a two-step technology, delivers one swipe bold color with an ultra glossy non-sticky finish. Simply pair the ultra pigmented base coat with the ultra glossy and non-sticky top coat. It's infused with a vitamin E derivative for the loudest shine you've ever seen. 100% vegan formula. It has rich lip-loving oils, including macadamia seed oil, coriander fruit oil, jojoba seed oil, apricot kernel oil, and passion fruit seed oil. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So I got the shade. It says reddish color. Does it have a name on it? This is Rebel in Red. Rebel in Red is the color that I have on right now. Overall, I really like this lip product. So let me show you. So one side is a liquid lipstick formula. So it's got a slightly angled doe foot applicator. So that is what the applicator looks like on that side. So that is the color side, the liquid lipstick side. And then on this side, it is a gloss with a brush applicator to it. So there is what that looks like. So just a small brush applicator. So what I like this product for is for a glossy red lip, because there is about no other way that I would want to wear a color like a bright red or a bright pink or something like that and have it glossy, because it's going to move everywhere. This really stays very well. It doesn't get on my teeth, which is huge. Normally I would be watching to make sure it's not getting all over my teeth. I don't notice that. Now I did notice as I was eating, I would start to notice some transfer onto my cup. So I think it kind of depends on what you're eating, if it's going to sort of break down the formula and start to transfer a little bit. But overall, very long wearing. It does act like a stain. I mean, it does act like a liquid lipstick. I could start to see the there, not there line just because it is a stain. It's a different color than my lip color. But I just like that it doesn't transfer all over my teeth, and I'm able to have a stain and then a glossy look over it. So for a red, this is something I would definitely reach for. Now, I would definitely recommend that you apply a thin layer of the color side, because I think if you get it too thick, that's when some flaking and some weirdness can start to happen. So try to apply the thinnest layer possible and then use the gloss on top of it. So that's what I do. I usually do that with liquid lipsticks. I just find that liquid lipstick products and stains in general, if you apply them lightly, they wear better than if you apply a bunch of layers. So overall, I really like this product, especially for a bright color like a red. Okay guys, those are all the goodies that I have to share with you today. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful for you. Please hit a thumbs up if it was, and let me know down below what you think about these products, if you've tried any of them out. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, and I know everybody else reading the comments will enjoy that. I think that's so helpful, just to hear different people's experiences and opinions on products. So definitely share those down below. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!